Hello, and welcome to this segment in our series, Reclaiming Your Power in Difficult Situations. I'm Claire Casselmen of the University of Michigan Comprehensive Cancer Center. We're pleased to offer this series of brief, easy interventions you can use to help master or manage the understandable stress or anxiety or discomfort that comes with dealing with cancer or any other serious illness. Experiencing stress and sometimes periods of feeling overwhelmed are very normal for people whose day-to-day lives are impacted by cancer or other serious illness, whether you're the identified patient or a family member, a caregiver, or a friend. In the next few minutes, I'll discuss and describe some behaviors, some very simple things that you can do to feel better. Research suggests that these interventions are effective, and more importantly, the people that we serve and treat in the Cancer Center tell us every day how helpful these strategies are. So let's get started. Now we're going to talk about how to use your breath to feel in control and to feel calm. Breath is the gateway to our self-regulation, the gateway to feeling better. Paying attention to our breath can actually help us manage pain more effectively, sleep more deeply and fully, increase our problem-solving abilities, and to feel more present and safe and calm in any given moment. Maybe you've been in a position where you've realized that you just are really tense and really tight, and maybe you're feeling a bit overwhelmed. The first thing to do is to check in with your breath. Are you breathing easily and fully? The breath is wonderful in that it's both an involuntary and a voluntary action on our part. And so tapping into the voluntariness of our breath is giving us a sense of being right here and helping us feel better in this very moment. And so here are the suggestions that I have for you. Make sure you're engaging the diaphragm muscle as you inhale. That's that muscle that sits at the base of your lungs and right above your belly. And when we engage it properly, if we have our hand over our belly button, as we inhale, we should feel our hand move away from our spine. And as we exhale, we should feel our hand kind of collapse back easily toward our spine so that it looks a little like, now I'm over-exaggerating it, and you won't want to do that because that heightens the sense of anxiety. But just very simply, give yourself some time to practice engaging that muscle, breathing nice and low. When we're in pain or when we're anxious, we tend to want to breathe with our upper chest muscles, which is very constricting. The lungs are big and long, and so we want to access them from the bottom. And be sure that you're exhaling as well. Sometimes when we feel really stressed or anxious, we get this sense that I can't catch my breath. I just can't catch my breath. And the problem isn't that we've suddenly forgotten how to breathe. The problem is that we haven't let go of the last breath. We're still holding. So there's no capacity for that next breath to come in and give us replenishment and nourishment and calm. So exhaling is just as important. Make sure that you're letting the breath go. You might even want to over-exaggerate sometimes when you're feeling tense or in pain. Let it go. Your body's going to do this anyway. When you catch yourself sighing, that's a sign that you've been holding on and it's time to let go. Your body just is giving you that signal. It's interesting to know that when you inhale through your nose, the air passing over those little hairs in your nose called the nares activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which in basic language just is giving us a nice sense of awe. It triggers a chemical response in our body that helps us feel better immediately. So inhale through your nose if you can. It's not always possible. And exhaling through your nose or your mouth isn't as important, whichever is most comfortable for you. And it's also important that you soften your shoulders so that you're working and all the effort, and there isn't much, but so that all the effort is down here in your belly. Soften and loosen your shoulders and just feel that gentle release. And then become aware that the breath itself, with each successive breath, is moving throughout your whole body, delivering vital oxygen, which translates into nutrition, which translates into a sense of calm and being in control. Your breath can be your best friend, your strongest ally, and the gateway to managing in any difficult situation. So keep breathing.